Liam, it's a victory away from home. What did you make of the performance?
Couldn't fault any aspect of our performance today. I thought we were so resilient and organised and disciplined against I think Birmingham are a very, very good team at this level. We limited them to very few chances, and then when they put pressure on when we were 1-0 up, I'm seeing players put their bodies on the line for the club, throwing themselves at shots. Oscar's blocking things, heading things out of his box. Mika's making blocks. It was a real team performance, and with the ball we were very, very good as well. So in all aspects of all the things we've worked on in a short space of time, I couldn't be happy with the players.
It could have been a different scoreline though. Did you feel Ryan Longman's goal should have been allowed? Was it onside?
Yeah, we knew straight away it was onside. It's a mistake. Unfortunately, because of the end result, we don't have to speak about that incident so much. I shouldn't have got booked. I lost. Look, I'm passionate and I want to win. And I was frustrated with that decision, but the lads kept going and kept plugging away and got their just rewards. I thought throughout from minute 1 to minute 95 we were the better team and deserved to come away with 3 points.
I mean, passion is a strange thing, isn't it? In the referee's view, that he's obviously felt you've overstepped the mark, but it's galvanised the players even more, hasn't it?
Yeah, look, there's no reason behind it. Look, it's a passionate game. You work so hard, and when you put such a good performance in and then you don't get your rewards, it's frustrating. But again, the players kept plugging away, and I have to say, the performance levels of the group, I felt that this was coming. I felt we could have scored more goals, but I felt we haven't got our just rewards in terms of our points total. But again, another clean sheet, really disciplined and organised, and play with energy and passion and commitment. That's the benchmark for us, and that's what we have to continue.
As someone who, as a player, has had to dig in as well and defend 1-0 wins away from home as well, do you feel when a team plays more direct that can be more challenging than someone who's like ourselves trying to hold possession? No,
look, each team has its own way of playing, each team has its own strengths, its own weaknesses. There's no perfect way of playing the game. You've just got to believe in what you do. I thought that some aspects of our play were outstanding today, the way we mixed it up, the way we played to feet. Having Ala back, it gave us 2 wingers for the first time that I could use, and I think people could see in every aspect today what I want to bring, and all credit to the players for taking on that amount of information and implementing it.
And Oscar's into double figures now. How delighted are you for him to get back-to-back goals?
I'm happy. I'm so happy with Oscar, and it starts with he comes back and heads probably 5 or 6 out of the box from corners, and he's fighting against the back 3, and he's winning duels, and he's holding the ball up. When you do that as a striker, you get your rewards, and he's always in the right position. Great strikers do that. They miss chances, but they're there to take another one. It was a fantastic move for the goal. Free flowing transition move. Cyrus makes the overlap cross, and Oscar's where we want him to be, which is right in the middle of the goal.
Any bumps and scrapes from tonight, with it being quite a physical game?
I expect so. Docs comes in, you see him throwing himself around the tackles, Regan the same, but we'll get dusted down and ready for another big game against Wigan.
And it's great for him tonight. He's become a centurion, 100 appearances, and he's played
who's that, Regan?
Greg. Docs, yeah.
Honestly, he's a great player. I don't want to say he's the ultimate pro first, but he is the ultimate pro. But he's also a very, very good footballer, and I think he's enjoying working under myself, and I think he's got a lot more to give. And I thought he was a massive part of what was a great team performance today.
Greg, from a player's point of view, how delighted are you with an away day victory?
Yeah, it was fantastic. You know, our away form's been really good. It's obviously well documented how good it's been. I think that's 3 clean sheets on the spin, if I'm not correct. But tonight should have been more. That's maybe the only frustrating thing. If you're going to pick the bones out of it, I think it could have been a lot more comfortable. You know, so we get the goal. Great finish from Oscar. That's what he does when you put the ball in the box. But probably should have been out of sight. Obviously, they invited a bit of pressure at the end, but she knew it was going to come. They threw everything at it. But we showed a different side of it tonight, and we've got to be pleased with that.
And you played in your familiar style, here, there and everywhere, buzzing around.
I loved it. You know, it's obviously, I'm not going to lie, it's been frustrating the last couple of games, watching from the sideline, but you've just got to keep yourself ticking over. Obviously, Christmas period, it's easy to switch off, but I had to kind of keep the head and hope this opportunity would come. It did. Manager put a lot of trust in me tonight, and hopefully I can repay them.
And you strike me as a kind of person where you say about that frustration being on the sideline just adds fuel to your fire, and it makes you more determined. Yeah,
football changes quickly. I've been around the block now. It changes so fast. You know, you can't get too up, too down. Tonight's brilliant. Obviously, really enjoy tonight. Tomorrow, but then Sunday, it's full focus again on Wigan. You know, another huge game for us. They're desperate for the win. But our away form's brilliant. You know, the backing we got tonight really helps us. Celebrating in front of them, it's such a good feeling, and you can see the delight on their faces at the end. And we just need to go into Wigan now with the same attitude.
Different style potentially to other clubs, but with Birmingham playing a more direct style, as a midfielder, when you're out of possession, what's more challenging, having to defend a direct team or someone who likes to hold position and try and work out where they're going next?
A bit of both. You know, tonight it was pretty clear what was going to come, and it was about being physical, showing a different side to the game. Yeah, we played some really nice stuff. We can play some really nice stuff. The manager put so much belief in us to go and do that. He'll back us all the way. But tonight we showed a really different side of it, a proper away performance. 1-0, clean sheet, could have been more. Yeah, but everyone's really happy in that dressing room, and it just gives us that belief to go and do it again. And
you've reached a landmark tonight, 100 appearances. How does that make you feel with that tiger on your chest?
Yeah, wow, I forgot about that. I think I'm immensely proud of that. This club's this club's taken me in with open arms. My son's born over in Hull. My family, we love it down there. It's a fantastic football club, and it's on the up at the minute. You can see there's a real buzz about the place. Of course, we want to move up the league. That's for sure. But given time, we'll keep doing the right things, believe in what we're doing. We'll turn our home form around. We'll turn them into wins, and we can hopefully be a real force going forward. But baby steps. Nights like tonight are great for our confidence, and for me as well. Back in the team, I'm really pleased.
And a nice climb up the table tonight, 3 places, I believe. Wigan on Monday. The Championship is, pulling out the same old tricks, and it's an incredibly tight league table. Have you ever experienced anything like it at any club you've been at?
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's absolutely incredible. 2 wins, you're looking up the way, 2 defeats. Sorry, and you're looking down the way. It's just mental. Every game there's so much to play for. But it's exciting as a player. It gives. You're not just nothing goes stale. There's so much to play for all the time. Everyone's can be pushing if they want. You look at some teams have really kicked on a bit of momentum. Momentum's huge. I think obviously we haven't won the last couple of games, but we've not lost either, which is massive. We keep on picking up points, and we'll see where we get.